Hello my little darlings, how you doing? Wow, end of week 1 of quarantine. So I don't know how you've been holding up, but it was a bit weird, weren't it?
I'm going to get into my PPE, do a quick video for you to show you some of the exercises I do here at home. That was exhausting. Alright guys, if you want any tips from me about how to stay healthy, just tweet me with the hashtag AshleyWatchYourHealth. In the meantime, stay safe, stay vigilant, peace out.
Maybe this is going to be an opportunity for me to do some soul searching on my own, you know. We can't go around the world for now, but maybe this is really where I can start to make myself better rather than I guess expecting people to treat me in a certain way or behave in a certain way. Like maybe I'm the problem. Like maybe I should start by being nice to people here. Maybe that's a good first step.
Hello, welcome to the Actor Crafts. I just want to discuss very briefly with you wigs. Obviously, if I go out with sellotape and wool on my head, people will know I'm not really somebody else. I'm just somebody with wool and sellotape on their head. Therefore, I thought I'd show you some examples of wigs and hair pieces and things that I've accumulated which pertain to this role of an old man. Moustache there. Wonderful things, eyebrows. They're very... what's the word? They convey. I just put this on. You can see how that... Do you see? I'm somebody else. I'm somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody else. Yeah.
So, turns out our government, our all-knowing, all-powerful government, they've introduced, haven't they? They've only bloody done it by in a quarantining. They want to lock us up in our own homes. They want to lock us in our living rooms and throw away the key. There's nothing out there. There's nothing to be scared of. What are they doing? I don't know what they're talking about. What's the cover-up? Hey, what is this cover-up that they're doing? There's nothing out there. There's nothing out in the world to be scared of. And yet they are trying to lock us up in our own homes. I ain't having it. Don't you do it. Don't fall for it. I'll tell you something here. This is a truth bomb. Boom, boom. Truth bomb right coming at you now. You wouldn't have known this. You won't know this. The government, all those people in the parliaments, in the Houses of Common, down in street as well. They've got tunnels under the buildings, yeah? They've got tunnels that go underneath. So it'll look like they're going in their building, look like they're quarantining, it'll look like they're doing this lockdown thing as well, but they won't be. No. They'll be going out in the world. They'll be going out to the supermarkets, the parks, the restaurants and everything. They'll be doing whatever. They'll be going after their second and third homes. I am so angry. This is so stupid. Listen to Tony. There's nothing out there. Quarantining. I ain't doing that. Don't quarantine. Ridiculous.
NHS is so stretched at the moment helping people. I mean, not like they weren't stretched in the first place, but right now, I know this, if it gets embedded into the lungs, it makes breathing really difficult and it must be so scary. So it's a good thing that we're in quarantine. It might not feel like it at the moment, especially when it's 25 degrees outside and you've got to be indoors with all windows shut and doors shut. I just feel sorry for the little kiddies home from school. They must be so bored, God love them. But this is when technology really comes into its own, doesn't it? Because at our little school, the teachers have been using a thing called Zoom, and they can have all the kids online at one time and they can teach them. But when you can't hug or kiss or hold or comfort the people that you love and hold very dear, then this is the next best thing, isn't it? Actually seeing their face. The only downside is you're like, oh my God, what's going on in the background? You have to, clear it all up, make sure there's no piles of ironing, get your face on, get your hair done. I tried to be clever and tried to arrange a meeting, and when the time came, turns out the only person I'd invited was myself. Oh well, let's just call it a work in progress.
Today I will be mostly talking to myself while hiding behind a cushion, looking like a kind of weird, negative version of Where's Wally. Okay, I didn't manage it. I did sneak a look before going to bed last night, which was a massive mistake. Massive. I mean, not only do I have difficulties sleeping at the best of times, this isn't the best of times, it seems. They've had the first person actually die in America, in Florida, where it's started. I mean, they're fairly sure that's where it started. Hopefully that won't happen here.
One easy way to add depth to your character is to give him or her, I'm going to call him for now because I'm creating a him, give your character talents which you yourself have. I like to play the ukulele. There are of course other instruments. I have some here. The actor crafts. That sounded rather good, didn't it? What did we do? Oh.
Hi guys, it's Mario here with video number 6. Now, this video is again a little bit different to how I started. I feel like my channel has changed. It started out with me giving you lots of advice on acting and singing, like really good advice, and now it's kind of more of me moaning about how boring my life is at the minute. But anyway, that's fine. You may have noticed that I'm in the same clothes as video number 5, and that's because I have not changed my clothes since filming that video. I haven't had a bath, a shower. I've not even brushed my teeth since doing that video, and
they told us that while we were waiting on our results, we had to relax. So I tried to meditate and I did some yoga, but it wasn't really enough. So I read. I read and I read and I read until my brains turned into mush and I could read no more. So I decided to learn the guitar, which, to be fair to myself, I wasn't too bad at. So I decided that next I would learn the trombone. I was definitely too bad at that. I sewed next, but it proved to be a somewhat painful endeavour, so I went outside with my mum and we made a daisy chain. She was really good at it. I was not. So I went and fed the fish, which they were very happy about, before I retreated inside, held up a white flag and accepted my fate. I was bored.
Create the character physically, and then I find other things tend to happen. I might have him talking like this. He's an old man, so he might be I can't hear something. What did you say? Let the character wash over me and let him make himself known. I will be learning about the character as you learn about the character. It is an ongoing thing, an organic thing. If you're having a baby, you might have an idea of the things he or she might like to do. You might have an idea of how tall or short they may end up. You don't know until they happen. It is a voyage of exploration. We are explorers.